Hey, good evening. It's your girl, Miss Sound Little Cole. I'm coming to you straight out of NYC on this very, very cold Tuesday evening. So I wanted to do this on my original page, Miss Sound Little Cole, but something said you might want to do this on a review channel. So I did it. So first of all, I want to say happy birthday to the legendary, iconic Mary J. Blige. She turns 51 today. Okay. She's been in the game officially 33 years. Okay. She's been a recording artist for 33 years. However, her debut album, What's the 411, will be 30 years old come July of this year. So many people who know me from my original channel know that I am a super huge fan of Mary J. Blige. Okay. I have all of her music. I think that she is the greatest. I've always said that from day one. And when I first heard and saw her sing You Remind Me on BET, this was back in June of 1992, I said she will be a superstar. I called it day one. Okay. And I'm happy that I got it right because I think that she is beyond talented. Now, and also original. Now, for those of you who are fans like myself, we all know that Mary J. Blige recently dropped not one but two new tracks from her upcoming album. One of them is Good Morning Gorgeous and the other one is Amazing. I think both songs are stellar. I think this is like a brand new Mary J. Blige sound with the song Amazing. I do think Good Morning Gorgeous is a classic Mary tune, but nonetheless, what I love about it is that she's very, very, very energetic, and most importantly, you could tell she is extremely happy in her life. And that's the most important thing. And you could see the glow on her face. In my opinion, I feel that Mary J. Blige looks 15 years younger than her actual age. I would say if I was a person who, let's say, in the strange way, I didn't know who Mary J. Blige was. Let's say I was like a white person who was sheltered and grew up in a fundamentalist Christian home. And I finally went out in the world and I was, looking up, different artists that I wanted to learn about because I was sheltered. And I happened to see Mary J. Blige. I would look at a current photo of her or video and I would say, oh, she's about no more than 37 years old. I would say 36. That's how great she looks. And it all tells you pretty much the fact that it's a real big improvement when you get toxic people out of your life. And I just think that, it's unfortunate that the marriage didn't work out, but it's fortunate that she got the hell up out of there. I mean, it's real jacked up that she ended up with that individual. But the worst thing is that she ended up with having a stepdaughter like Brianna. And that's another whole thing if y'all fans of Grown Up Hip Hop. I had to stop watching that show because of her. I used to really enjoy watching it, but she just made it really toxic and violent and ready to fight. And it wasn't like that. And I think they have her just for that reason. So, moving on, I want to talk about Good Morning Gorgeous. I think the song itself is going to be a number one hit. Probably more on like the adult R&B songs chart, whereas Amazing is going to be a top 10 hit. I believe Amazing is going to be a top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. I also believe it's going to be number one R&B in hip hop. It has a flavor that will get you up and dancing. And the best part about the song is that it's 3 minutes. It gets to the point. Now, what they'll probably do for radio, they'll probably drop features of the songs. They'll probably drop features with rappers, maybe Trina will have a feature because, Trina's in the actual video. You have Lisa Hilton Brim. You have the legendary radio personality Angie Martinez. You have Mary J. Blige's sister, DJ Khaled, of course, because he produced it. And you also have Diddy. But nonetheless, the visuals is beautiful, and they're in Miami. You know, they're not in LA, they're not in Atlanta, they're in Miami. You know, and it's a great album. To me, it should be nominated for an MTV award and a BET award, but also an MTV award. Good Morning Gorgeous, the visuals are great as well. It's just her. It's about self-love. The clothes, the wardrobe is phenomenal, in my opinion. And that home is beautiful. You know, the home in Good Morning Gorgeous, it spells money. You know, it's rich wealth. And, you know, I will always say, even if you don't aspire, even if you never get it, always aspire to have wealth. You know, it's just amazing how someone like her can just come from public housing and make it to the pinnacle of success solely on talent, you know, and having the right team of people and entering the industry at the right time helps out a lot too. Also hard work, also wanting to learn, wanting to grow, and, you know, being around good people. And if you notice, her friends that she have now, those were her friends back then when she first came into the industry. Some of them even before. She's always had her sister on her team. I believe her sister is her manager. She had a friend who was a stylist. I believe that's Miso Sabrim. Yeah. You know, like, it's always been like a close-knit group of people from New York. And I always said that I believe in keeping a tight circle. I don't believe in a sloppy circle of people. But to wrap this up, I believe that this album is going to be big. Soul of a Woman, unfortunately, it wasn't as big as it should have been. She had good songs on the album, but the stress of that man, that husband she was married to, in my opinion, it caused her to not really focus on acting, which was a good thing. But we didn't hear new music for 4 years. But now she's come back, and I would say better than ever. And more importantly, she doesn't look tired. And she doesn't look sad. She looks really, really, really happy. Which is like the goal that she's been really wanting to accomplish for years. You know, and I would say one thing that she should do, she should come out with a clothing line. But I'm sure she doesn't want to. No, a boots line. Because she's everything about her, like her boots, that's her signature. She should come out with a boots line. Because to me, she's like one of the best dressed people in the industry, but also she's one of the best thigh-high boots wearers of all time. And that's indicative of her being a Capricorn, because Capricorn rules the knees. And all those boots that she wears, they usually come up to the knees. And then she's tall. You know, so thank you for listening to this review of Good Morning Gorgeous and Amazing. I know a lot of it was also about her, Mary J. Blige, the queen of hip-hop soul, because she turned 51 today. Happy birthday, MJB. And this is your girl, Miss Ann Little Cole, for May TV P 2.0 Entertainment Review Channel. I'm signing off. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. And I'll talk to you soon. Later.